Hi guys, welcome to my channel, Planting with Pete. So, since this is my first official video of my channel, I decided I will briefly cover a few things as into how I became a plant enthusiast and also some things that you can look forward to on this channel as well. So, let's jump right into it. So, the person who inspired me to become a plant enthusiast is my grandmother. I can remember as far back as third grade, helping her around the house, and she'd go outside and then she'd start in the yard, and I'll be the kid, be like, hey, what are you doing? I would like to help. And one thing led to another. I found myself helping, but not knowing that I was learning in the process. And as time went on, I just started to gravitate more and more to plants, and till this day, over 15 years, I'm still here, and I love plants, and they're not going anywhere. And my goal is to collect as many as I can and trade also. This is a passion of mine that is stronger than any other thing that I can think of outside of a video game. But video games are not technically living, so you really can't count those. But yes, it's been a very long time for me in loving plants, and it's not going anywhere anytime soon. Now, on my channel, you guys will join me doing a lot of things. I have some repottings I need to do, a lot of things that are propagating. I do love, and I mean, I love plant projects. If you follow me on Instagram or even now here on YouTube, you can see that when I have an idea, which is randomly like maybe 2 or 3 o'clock in the morning, and then I go fidgeting with my plants. And so usually the design of the plant or how it's structured has drastically changed. But things like my aroids, or the ones that I have growing up a pole, I usually don't touch those just because of the roots are already attached, and I don't want to disturb anything. As you know, disturbing a plant, sometimes it just doesn't turn out right. Now, let's talk about this webisode. Now, I've decided to call this series of mine Webisode Wish List Wednesday Plants. Webisode Wish List Wednesdays Plants. I bet you can't say that 10 times fast, can you? Now, for this series, of course, there's only 4 Wednesdays in each month, so I will have a video out every Wednesday concerning this series. Now, inside of this series, there will be 4 plants, of course, 1 plant per Wednesday. You will have the entire month to acquire the 4 plants that will be selected. This week's plant, I'll talk about a little towards the end of the video, and we can go from there. But you will have 4 plants throughout the month, and the goal is to acquire as many as possible. Usually, for me, there are 3 ways out, as I like to say. There's an easy way, a medium way, and a hard way. Now, of course, we all know the hard way would be spending the money yourself, and with some of these plants, we know get very pricey. Now, the medium way for me, I learned, is a lot more easier than the easiest way sometimes. I would say is trading. If you have some good friends like on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, or whatever your social handle is, whatever you're using, I'm pretty sure that there's people there that love plants as much as you do. And usually there are people who are looking for something that you might have that will probably trade for something that you're looking for. That would be the medium way, and the easiest way is usually um, like a birthday or holiday, or your friends or family members are in a good mood and they just want to buy your plant. Now, sometimes that can be a little iffy, but if you have some good plant friends and you tend to buy each other's plants, for them, especially off of your wish list, that's a lot better than, the hard and the medium way. But yeah, um, throughout this month, there's 4 Wednesdays, and my goal is to, as I said, acquire these plants and get them in within the 31 days or 30 days within that month. Um, if not, then of course they go back under the bracket and new plants come out the next following month as well. So by the end of the year, I'm hoping to have more than 12 plants, at least one per month, but hopefully I can maybe, get one and then trade another, and then hopefully family and friends, if you're watching, hello, get another. So hopefully I can get more than 12 plants um, this year, and if everything goes well, I can try to double it up next year, and see how that goes. Now, I'm sure that this will be a trying task, as most of you guys know, depending on rarity, prices, even where it's being shipped. This can be a trying task for me. I'm pretty sure it will be, just because I know for a fact some of these things are just out there, but you never know. Um, but let's just keep our fingers crossed and hope for the best. So, since this is my first video, I'm not really going to get too much in depth into my series, just because I wanted to start fresh. And right now is really not fresh for me. I would say just because of I'm still trying to. Let's just. Now, let's jump into today's wish list plant. I'm going to wait until next Wednesday to start my webisode, so it'll be a little fresh. Like I said, this is the first video, and I'm still just trying to get it out here. But the first plant for wish list Wednesday would be the Alocasia Silver Dragon, which is up here. This plant is really just to die for. I'm really speechless, because this plant is like, I've had this plant on my wish list for a while now, and every time I go to want and purchase one, the price has either risen maybe $30 or $40, and then it's like another plus shipping, and it's hectic. And then especially when there's something else that you can get a little bit cheaper, and then once you go and buy it, and then you go back to your Silver Dragon, now it went up another $20, $30. But this is a lovely plant. Like I said, I'm not going to get too much into detail with this Silver Dragon Alocasia, but it is part of the webisode Wednesday that I might add into next week's video, just until I get things going or on the roll. Now, as I said in the beginning, this is a very brief video. I will be coming to you guys tomorrow, hopefully, with another brand new video, starting off with my channel. No introductions, none of this talking, just more planting stuff, because that is literally what I like to do, is plant. instead of talking. Well, I can plant and talk better than I can just talk and just talk, if you get what I'm saying. Yeah. You know, for the millionth time, this is my first video I'm getting out here. Again, if you follow me on any of my social handlings, you'll know that I rarely post pictures. They're usually like videos or maybe snippets of things that I'm doing. So I figured, well, hey, why not just do YouTube and just make a full video and post it instead of doing snippets? But of course, I would never leave my original platform, which is Instagram. I will also place my I will also be placing my social handles in the description box, however, which way it goes, because I've noticed watching different YouTubers, they can point and it just be everywhere. But you get the point. My social handles will be down in the description below. I'm actually proud of myself, guys. I finished my first video of the year. I told myself this would be the year that I would pick up the camera and start recording my passion, something that I do literally almost in my sleep, if I do ever sleep. So, you guys, thanks for watching. Please come back and visit me tomorrow with Planting with Pete. Thank you guys for coming and watching. I hope you come back soon, preferably tomorrow. I will be putting out another video as well. Please come back and